And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with you for another review. This time I'm looking at the second episode of Season 1 of Gotham, which aired last night. The episode's title is Selena Kyle. And before I go into a mini recap or whatever of the episode, I have to say, for me personally, this episode was a step above the pilot. I thought this one flowed a little bit better. So it was an improvement. I think there's still room to improve, but let's go into the actual review. Basically, in this episode, Gordon and Bullock are on a child trafficking case, and Selena Kyle comes into play because she's with a group of the kids that get taken, and she sees it, but she gets away, so she becomes kind of a witness. And we learn throughout the episode that these kids are being taken for the doll maker. We never see the doll maker. We never learn exactly what they're going to do with the kids, but you know, comic fans know who the doll maker is, so that's interesting. We also get the side story of Oswald Cobblepot kind of making his way back slowly, and there was a clip that they released prior to the episode that kind of showed how dark he can be just by being made fun of. So that was it's interesting. I still think he's kind of one of the standout characters of this show. Gordon, even though they think he's dirty now because of what happened in the first episode with Penguin, he's still being the righteous cop, and he's still standing up. He stands up to the mayor, gets in his face, and he's still showing that he's this do-gooder, and still showing a very strong persona for Gordon, which I personally appreciate. I love this take on him. Ben McKenzie is doing an excellent job as the character, in my opinion. For me personally, the character that plays Oswald Cobblepot, or the actor rather, Ben McKenzie, the kid that plays Bruce Wayne, and Alfred, those are the standout characters for me, not just in this episode, but in the series. It was interesting. We got to see more Bruce and Alfred and their dynamic as Alfred is raising a child for the first time, and he's trying to figure things out, and he has to call on Gordon to help him try to reach Bruce, and we see that relationship growing, but it's not overtaking the show. The show is still about Gordon and Bullock and the whole GCPD and everything going on there with the internal affairs, and Barbara Keene's kind of inserting herself into Gordon's work a little bit more, and we get to see a lot more of Selena Kyle here too, who prefers to be called Cat. Nice homage there to what she future becomes, and she's got information for Gordon. There's a big reveal at the end of the episode, which I won't say from Selena Kyle, which is going to lead into the next episode and into this major story arc. There's a bit of Carmine Falcone with Fish Mooney and power plays between these mobsters and everything. Even Bullock's character, who I'm not a fan of the actor. I didn't like his portrayal in that first episode. He was a little bit better in this episode as well. Just overall, I thought the episode gelled very well together and flowed very nicely. There wasn't as many nitpicks as I had in the previous episode. So this kind of gives me hope. I still want to watch it and see if it improves from here on, because I hope that they don't fall into villain of the week kind of thing, which looking over the next couple of episodes, it seems like they're going to do that next episode, and then it kind of veers away. They mentioned Arkham Asylum here, which is very interesting to me. If they're going to start to play with that more, that could be very interesting as well. So yeah, it was a solid episode, and like I said, an improvement on the first episode. It gave me more hope for the series, that it is going to continue to grow and become something special. I hope that they don't go down the wrong path. I could easily see them taking a misstep here, but for this particular episode, I thought it was really good in comparison, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to give Gotham Episode 2, Selena Kyle, a 3.5 out of 5. So I'll be watching at least for the next couple episodes. Episode 4 is entitled Arkham, so I'm really interested to see how that one plays out. And next one is the Balloon Man. I'm not sure what that's all about. Not familiar with that name or that character, but we'll see how that plays out as well. But if they keep growing these characters like they are right now, and still kind of veering away from what they did in the pilot, which was throw way too much at us, and kind of scaling back and looking at, you know, just a couple of little subplots here and there, and just kind of touching on them like they did with Bruce and with Cobblepot. This one, I think it could be very good, so we'll just have to wait and see. But a 3.5 out of 5 for episode 2 of Gotham. And thanks for checking out the review. Check out all the other reviews and all the other videos and content we have on the channel. Check out the live show for some announcements for some things coming this week and through the month of October. Take a look at comicrelated.com, comicfrontline.com, and zone4podcast.com, all your #1 source for all your comic news, reviews, podcasts, and so much more. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.